Hey, welcome back to Deep Fried Ideas. I'm Bradley.
I am the one they call Randy.
Nah, Bryce.
Okay, so it just hit me. I start the podcast off every single time exactly the same,
And I do
like,
not.
hella more whatever it's called, monotone. Randy always has some clever, cool thing to say, or just doesn't talk for 5 minutes.
That's probably.
And then there's Bryce, and I'm Bryce.
10 minutes after we speak.
What do you mean?
I don't know,
Just speaking from his paper towel tube a million miles away.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
So, what have you guys been up to?
Not doing podcasts.
Oh, what have you been up to, chat? How's it going?
Jack!
But I want to do a shout out to Randy real quick.
Why do I, what?
He's been
Wiping
doing
the
lots.
computer?
That too. But he's been doing some Twitch streaming.
Have I?
And he says he's
Got
I don't
billions.
get a shout out?
He's literally the most famous
Billions,
Twitcher in
dude.
the world.
Dude, I got up there and I surpassed, what's his name? Summit, I think? Yeah. Man, I got better than Summit.
But really, how many people do you
Try
have
that.
listening to you?
Right now, 0.
Well, obviously.
Not even you two are listening to me.
I never have.
There has been none. None.
You said like, what, 10 people?
Yeah, I got I think up to like maybe a couple 4.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I got up to like maybe 10, 20 at one
Nice.
point. That
And-
was when I was streaming Anthem.
So he's been streaming on his own thing. What
Yeah.
is your Twitch?
Aqua Fox.
Aquafox.
It's Aqua L Fox. So it's Aqua Fox, but it doesn't
Aquafox.
sound like it when you say it. It just sounds like normal Aqua Fox because Aqua Fox was taken, and I didn't want to be that person who's got like a number after their name, so I just put it
Yeah.
an L in the middle where it doesn't sound like if you say it, it doesn't sound like you're saying an
So
L.
Aqua L Fox.
Aqua Fox.
Aquafox.
It's great.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm proud of you.
Dude,
Playing
I'm not
Anthem.
proud of me.
So we'll talk about Anthem in a little bit.
It's pretty dope.
But that's good to hear. It's dope. Also, shout out again, Bryce.
Oh!
He's
Dude, this is too
it
loud
just-
of a podcast.
just-
There's so many shout outs.
Throw my hands up and shout. But Bryce finally broke down, and I bought him Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Bryce broke
No,
down and you bought him. We just made Bryce cry to the point where finally you bought him Sea of Thieves.
So I don't know. For the past year,
But,
we've
yeah.
been trying to convince Bryce to get the game.
Since we bought it, and we bought it at
The
launch.
past
We bought it
year,
before lunch.
you were
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
so this is how it went. They're like, oh, you should get Sea of Thieves. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'll wait a bit. And then they're like, oh, it's a good thing you didn't buy Sea of Thieves because it's full of nothing. And then I'm like, yeah, I thought so. And now they're like, man, developer update.
It's
Sea
great.
of Thieves, man. It's great.
As long as you don't get double gunned, it's great.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen a lot for some reason.
Well, they're fixing
Oh
it
yeah, they're fixing it.
in a couple of days. So, I think the patch comes out the 6th. So in 5 days, it'll be fixed.
Woo!
Yay! And then that's also when the PvP mode comes out as well.
Yay!
As whale.
Which we're gonna have to do because
Gonna have to need to.
Yep.
Gonna have to need to want to.
gonna have to need to want to.
So, Bryce, you better be freaking really good, or we're kicking you off the ship.
I'm awful.
You know what this means now?
Huh.
We can break people. There's 3 of us, and there can be a majority vote, which means we can brig.
Yes! We can
Fucking
throw
yes!
people in the jail.
We're brigging Bryce immediately.
This is what you get for taking so long to get the
He's
game.
gonna get into the game and then get put in jail.
For the rest of the whole time.
Later! Glad to have you here! And then we're gonna start sinking the ship and he's just gonna drown.
What?
We're just gonna have him drowned in the ship. It's gonna be great.
That's pretty great.
So get ready for that, Bryce.
We've never been able to do that.
Yeah, we've never had a majority.
We
did.
we were playing with some
bunch of
randos,
randos.
and I think everyone put me in the brig and throw
Did
up
we?
me. I'm pretty sure it was me.
Probably.
Yeah.
It seems like something I would do.
Yeah,
I would
it's-
vote for you and tell the other guys to do it. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. And we would have played it already, but I had to wipe my entire computer, so
That was
I had
a
to
4-day
redone it.
affair.
That was a whole thing.
So, What'd you get on your computer that you had to wipe it down?
Dude, so much.
Ew.
There was so much on it.
Mm.
Yeah, dude. There was so much blue on my screen.
Yeah, bro.
Every other second there was a pop-up.
Oh, dude, it was brutal. It was way too many viruses on my computer. I don't know how they got there.
It wasn't even porn.
Well, I mean, that was there too.
That too, but it was the Bitcoin.
No, yeah, it was.
a
I
monster.
have no idea where it came from, and it wasn't even viruses. It was just being stupid. So I was just, rather than trying to trace down the culprit, I was just like, screw it, I'm done with it. So I just wiped the computer and am re-downloading everything. So yeah, it was fun, but almost have everything downloaded again, and then we'll be gold, and then we'll be able to play Sea of Yar. Woo! Yay!
Okay, so I'm convinced everyone on my personal Facebook and Instagram hate me.
Pretty accurate.
Because
I for sure do.
So
I know.
I don't know. About a month ago, before I started posting things for the podcast, so 4 months. I don't even know. Anyways,
1 month.
I'd post something, and I'd get like 40 plus likes or comments and stuff, and then just recently, I've been doing a lot of.
That's 40 times what I get.
Nice.
That's negative 40 what I get.
You get like a lot.
Billions.
I don't even know what
that's not gonna work.
I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah. So then I started like trying to advertise for the podcast, like someone would that wants to be listened to
as
or
a human
heard.
would.
I don't even know. And then so people started to get like obviously when I posted those, no one really cared. Like I'd get a few likes here and there. Instagram does decent, but whatever. And then yesterday, I posted a question.
You got an angry message saying shut up.
I posted just a question. I wanted to know what people like. What were some of the life's deepest questions?
I did not answer that.
No one did. I got one like, one comment, and the one comment was awful. Sorry, Caleb. He said, "Where does
you go.
Does pee come from the balls?" Like, first of all, that's dumb. Like
It's stored as a gas, man.
Yeah, duh.
Just don't rupture.
Everybody knows that.
Your testicles.
Yeah. So
I know somebody that happened to.
I was like, thanks for nothing. But anyways, and then Instagram has gotten one like thus far. I posted it today, so I'm kind of just.
What, your life question?
My life, yeah. Okay.
I saw that you posted something. I was like, I'm not gonna read that. I'll be honest.
It was like 5 words.
To be fair, I was also working, so
yeah.
I
mean, and so it's fine. I mean, I know people have busy lives, but thanks for making me
I
feel
can
like
tell you
crap.
exactly why nobody commented on that.
Because no one knows.
Nobody likes thinking about their life, man.
Yeah, you made them contemplate their life, and then
it's like, because then you start thinking, you're like,
spiral.
man, my life is wasting away, and I'm a speck in the middle of nothingness, and my life is like horrible. Nah, just scroll past.
That makes sense, I guess. Okay.
Well, I came to a realization the other day.
Okay.
I've decided. This is what I need to do. Town crier. No, so I realized. I want to go on more adventures. I want to do it because all the time.
Like high adventures?
Yeah, like Adventure Time adventures.
Jake the Dog and Finn the Human.
Is that what the song is?
Adventure Time.
Is that what the song is?
Yeah, bro. I just started watching it yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
It's awful. It's so bad.
No. So
like Rick and Morty adventures.
Not that kind.
Okay.
Jeez, I wish.
Like Sunny. I mean, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No, that's like no, like How I Met Your Mother and New Girl, where they're always out doing stuff. And then because they've got crazy stories of like, man, that was insane.
We have the craziest stories. One time we came home from work
and
got on our computers,
sat there and watched TV.
But one time we got home, cleaned, and then did that.
Yeah, right. So that's why I'm like, I want to like go on adventures. But then my thought was like, all right, cool, that'd be great. But what do you do?
You
and
post
then
it on social media and become.
No. I mean, where am I gonna go? And I was like, oh, well, I'll go like this place. I was like, that place costs money, and I have no money.
I'll go here. A waterfall, 20 seconds from our house.
Yeah, but that's not fun experience. That's not fun adventure. That's like a 5-minute, that was cool.
There's a cool hike, bro.
Yeah, but not alone.
I'll go with you.
No, I'm saying I want to go on like fun adventures where in How I Met Your Mother, where they're like freaking going off and doing crazy things.
Yeah, but do you want to know the
know
one
there's
downside to that?
TV
Or
drama,
like 6 friends.
Well, you need 6. Well, yes, you have 2, but no. They are actors, so they don't have to actually work during that. So,
I know, but I'm not saying that.
Because how often do you see Ted actually working?
Like once. I'm not saying that's going to be my life is the show. I just mean I want to go on more adventures every once in a while, so that I have fun stories. Because like I have tons of weird fun stories from the mission. That's because I was out doing stuff all day and like going crazy, and I have weird stories of where I got eaten. Go. So
close your computer. Well, it's not open right now.
It's not open right now. Done.
Easy. For like a week, and then just every day when you get home from work, like just go do something.
But that's my thing is like I need
to wander around town and just like go into back
alleys. I don't know anything in Georgia. I don't even know what happens in Georgia.
Go to
just go into back alleys and you'll see
tons of stuff, man.
It's like the coolest laser show in all of Georgia.
Didn't know that. I don't even know what bars there are around that are fun. I don't know what restaurants there are that are fun. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. Every time I'm like, I want to go on adventures.
This shows you how much Randy doesn't talk to me. Because I could tell him.
No, it's how much he doesn't share his Georgia knowledge, because I've asked before.
I have answered, probably.
No, you haven't. 100%.
He always makes me out to be the bad guy.
It's true.
So.
And it's true. That's why I make him out to be the bad guy.
No, I'm the villain, not
the
bad guy.
That's why I make out with the bad... Wait, what?
What?
But yeah, so that's why the decision I made the other day. I was like, I want to go places. I want to do things. Because I'm tired. It's not that I'm tired of playing games. I love playing games and stuff. But I want to be able to like have fun experiences and like memories.
You just want more variety in your life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And different games aren't doing it for you anymore?
That's not it.
Well, it's just a question.
That's not it, okay? No, it's not. I mean, yes, but no. At the same time, it's just like games are games, and they're fun. So
I want to
go
they can all
do
feel
things
very
as well.
similar.
But I mean, I just want to go and do things. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
So
Cool beans.
So, especially when Bryce gets down here, we're all gonna go
stuff.
Fun things. I mean, you say that, but we'll see if that actually.
Listen, man, I'll help us live up to that.
Well, if you're by yourself,
make up your mind and do it.
If you're by yourself, you're not gonna do it.
It's very difficult.
Okay, when there's 2 of us and we work different shifts, even if we're both home, like we are right now, and we have been for the past couple hours, it's just like, yeah, we could do it, but 2 indecisive people aren't going to get much done. Yeah. Now, when there's 3 people, I just feel like...
I mean, you say that, and we'll see if that actually happens.
Okay, well,
when I moved down here...
It's similar to the thing of the drinking thing that you have. So, it's hard to get drunk alone, but when you're with people, it's easier to get drunk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And that's what, I agree. I think that's going to help when Bryce is down here. Because, like, when I moved down here, we're like, let's go on. We're going to go crazy. And I was like, I mean, we didn't.
We did, like, a couple.
Yeah, for, like, a minute.
Andretti's, bro.
Andretti's, I don't remember that.
Free arcade. We need to go back to that.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's super cool. Sorry, I was thinking about the arcade on the mission. That was lit. But, yeah, so, like, we, like, want to go on things like that, where it's just, like, go out and just go crazy.
It really is just so much easier with
It is very much
more
easier.
People.
It's easier with at least one other person, and then the more people, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
So, that's why. That's my life goal, along with all of my other life goals.
Your February 1st...
Well, I mean, I've got all kinds of New Year's resolutions, but that's just a resolution.
Okay,
not necessarily New Year's.
Speaking of New Year's resolutions, okay, so
you hate
I was just talking about how I posted something and no one commented, and it was something like to me it was lighthearted, you know, it was fun or whatever. But then one time I posted something controversial and everyone got on my back.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyone likes to be
angry.
I
posted a cute picture of my girlfriend and I and said, "Hey, don't anyone else think New Year's resolutions are lame?" Man, I got hated on.
Everyone loves to hate.
And it's just like, sorry I have an opinion that I can back up, but, you know, whatever. I just was making...
So why don't you let's get into the nitty-gritty. Why do you not like New Year's resolutions?
So it's not the fact that it's
a
New Year resolution. It's just that, like...
What's your problem? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I want to start eating better, but I'll wait for New Year's to do that. Or... man, I want to go out and do adventures. I'll make that a New Year's resolution.
Whoa, dude, that's a little close to home.
That's everyone. I mean, that's everyone's.
It's a little close to home there.
But so why can't you just do it now? Right? Like it's totally fine to want to change your life.
Which is why I'm not waiting until next year.
what good does it do to make it a date
it's just procrastinating,
but it's of January 1st? Or what's the difference between January 1st and to me, one day is exactly the same as the next day. Like 1 week in another week,
I think that's the exact
It's just another day to me.
I think
so,
exactly.
Another year, it's just another day. I don't really like, yeah, when I write dates and stuff, like, it's a different date, but, like, every day is the same. Like, not trying to sound, like, boring, but, like, if you're gonna do something, change your life now. Don't wait for one day where everyone is changing their lives and making everything better. Like, no, it's just another day. Like, just...
And I think that's the reason that people do wait for January 1st for the new year, is because
they're too lazy?
Every day is just another day. And so, like, they're waiting, like... It's not that they're, like, waiting. It's just that, like, every day they've been trying all year to, like, do these things. They're like, I want to eat healthier. And all year, it's not like one day they just go, I'm going to eat better. And because it's the new year, it's going to work. All year they've been working on it. But now, it's just, like, throughout the year, it's just like, it's just fell back in my old habits. But now that it's the new year, it's like, all right, new year, I'm starting fresh. And everyone And then
soon as they mess up, dang it, I guess I'll just quit again.
Yeah. And nobody lives through their
It's a New Year's resolution is something that you set that you... I mean, 9 times out of 10, you know you're going to fail. Which is fine.
I mean, that's the story of my life. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, I fail.
Well, mine's 10 times out of 10. But like I'm totally cool. I'm not like hating on New Year's resolutions.
It sounds like you're hating.
I just think that your entire life, like you said, Bryce, it's progression. I think your entire life should be based on progression, not just one day a year. And I'm sure those people
I said procrastination, but I mean progression.
Oh, sorry.
No, I think that's what would be my thing. Is that it's just a milestone for people to then signify, and it's just a symbolism thing that they just. I'm starting fresh, starting this thing, new me, on the 1st, and I'm going to go forward from there.
And to me, that's the
biggest thing. And then people can always look back and be like, oh man, I've been doing this since January 1st. Otherwise, if it's just like a random day that you're just like, I'm going to start better now.
Yeah, but why can't you remember that date just as you remember January 1st?
You just lose track of the days. January 1st is much more memorable of a date than freaking February 15th. It's like, what the heck?
I thought you were going to say my birthday, and I was going to be like, oh.
Yeah, that's a forgettable day too. But,
it is.
Yeah, and so like January 1st is much more memorable, and so it's just easier for people to go like, oh man, I've been working on this since January 1st, rather than, I don't know how long I've been doing this.
But people that are that wanting and willing to do it, some big change in their life, like, I feel like that's a big thing to them, whether it's January 1st
a lot of them, I wouldn't say that most of them are big, huge changes.
Well, okay,
like
most of them are like eating small, healthier, or saying a word less. I don't know if people do that. I'm just just coming things to my head, and like
those are all things that you're trying to do.
So anyways, I'm totally cool with New Year's resolutions.
Sounds like you're not. Cool with
I just think that it's like, okay. So I'm the most emotionless person in the world.
Wow.
In my at least one of them. Randy's the second. He might actually be worse than me.
Bryce is pretty emotional.
Bryce is over there crying.
He's like, I can't believe you would call me that.
But like, I don't know, cause like Christmas to me feels like another day. I don't even, like, if it happened, it happens. If it doesn't,
Christmas
it doesn't
magical.
even matter. You know, I don't even know Halloween. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, like, it does not affect me at all. So if New Year's resolutions happen or don't happen, it doesn't bother me.
They better happen.
So I don't know. It like, maybe it's just because I don't care enough, and I don't know. Maybe I just don't even want to change. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I could just
I don't know. Well, I feel what you're saying, Brad. And I'm like, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna make a change in your life, just do it. You know, because if you set a date, like, I understand, you know, you just
let your dreams come true.
So that you can kind of like look forward to that and
Bryce,
plan for it.
Hey Bryce, your mic is being all weird. Can you try and re-say all of that?
Or you're just mumbling, either one.
Yeah, or you're mumbling. The mumbling man.
I don't think I'm mumbling.
Sounds like you're mumbling.
And Randy's being loud, asking about hydrofeminine.
I don't know what is diphenhydra mean?
Probably some kind of medicine, because it's
a pill. It is a kind of medicine, but what does it do?
Helps you with
cold. I just have a random medicine on my desk, and I need to know what it is. Watch, it's
either LSD or cold medicine.
I was going to say an anti-diarrheal, and I was like, well, now everyone knows what I've got on my desk.
Alright, sorry Bryce, keep going. I actually am very interested.
Okay, am I sounding any better?
Yes, you
are. Much better.
Okay, sorry, chat, for bad sound quality. It'll get better.
They won't forgive you.
You know, the chat, right?
They never do.
They never.
Savages.
They remember.
Not like y'all are savages, sorry. That was mean.
But the ones that are savages, you guys are savages.
You know who you are. Sorry, Bresco.
Yeah, so...
But for real this time.
You ready?
I don't know. I kind of honestly forgot what I was going to say.
Sweet, dude. We got him.
You were saying that you...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got... I can't remember, dude, honestly.
No, you were saying something about, like, how you see my point of view of, like days are just days, and I think, and holidays are not even a thing.
Yeah, like, I guess when I was a little kid, it was more meaningful, but now I'm like, it's Christmas. Okay, Christmas. Am I going to have to work this year or not? And it's like a 50-50 chance, you know?
I for sure have to work on Christmas.
I for sure don't.
See? So it's like, every day's just the same, you know? It keeps on going, so I mean, like, if you're going to postpone a resolution to, like, another day because you don't want to do it now, you're probably not going to do it after the new year, you know?
Yeah.
That's why 99% of them don't finish.
Die out within, like, a month or so or whatever. Or, like, a month or 2 months. Like, even, you know, I work at a pizza shop,
just like
so, like, we see a decrease in orders and, like, just overall sales in the beginning of the year because of, like, people's, like, resolution to be healthier and stuff.
And then a month later, it's back up.
Yeah, a month later, and, like, a couple weeks, and we're booming, man.
Our sales up again now?
Busier than ever. So, I mean... I feel like it's almost more damaging to yourself if you're going to make a resolution and then not do it than to just never make that resolution. You know, that
you heard it here first, folks. Never change.
Sad, right?
There's been plenty of of instances in my life where I'm like, man, I really want to do this. Like, this sounds so awesome, and maybe I didn't apparently really want to do it because I'll say, yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Or yeah, I'll start preparing myself for that, and you know I'll do it a little bit later.
True,
and then the next day, I won't even remember I had that thought of, man, I really want to change something. I really want to go do something, and I'll just never do it. So like,
but that's the exact point. Like, how many times have you gone, oh, I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll
all the
start
time.
tomorrow.
Every day I do something.
Exactly. And so with the New Year's resolution, it's like, I'm going to start on this day. It's a specific date.
Yeah, so
I can write down the goal set and I can remember. It just sets a more in-concrete date for me to remember. Rather than
why don't I say to myself, man, I really want to do this. Let me go ahead and start doing it now.
Why don't you?
Because I don't want to change.
You can't.
Well,
but that's why the date, the specific, a milestone date to start is
Bryce
helpful.
was just saying that people that say, I'm going to eat better and I'm not going to go to fast food for the rest of the year, and then a month later they're already broken. So
they got a month. They got further than you did. They got a month in, whereas you got one day.
I would put my life on the line saying every single person in the world is better at keeping things than me. I am the most unreliable person
I'm just saying,
in the world.
Obviously, it works a little bit because they make a month, whereas your method of I'll start tomorrow never works.
Well, I was just saying what it should be. I'm not saying I do it.
Yeah.
I'm the same person I was when I came out of the womb.
Devil's advocate. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think you should just Shia LaBeouf it and just do it, man.
Yeah. I think it's funny that's now Shia LaBeouf, not Nike.
Yeah.
Because Nike was the OGs.
I mean, wasn't it an ad for Nike?
I think it was their slogan, man.
Yeah.
It's their catchphrase.
I think it was just him trying to do
just do
it. I think he was drunk one day, and it was like, I want to do a motivational speech.
I thought it was like something that he was like tentatively doing for them. They were like, yeah, we'll do an ad. And they saw it and they're like, oh, never mind.
This is Shia LaBeouf we're talking about.
Like, oof. Just kidding. That's not something I need to see. So, I thought that's what it was. Maybe it was just him going off on a tangent for no reason because he's insane.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. So that's New Year's resolutions. Apparently they're awful and Brad hates them.
And I hate children and I hate orphans.
He hates fun.
And I hate charities.
He hates adventures, he hates fun, and he wants Bryce to never move down here.
Always begging for food.
Bryce, shh.
I was saying you shush.
I know.
Don't tell him that I don't want him here.
I was going back to the other day where we just kept telling him to be quiet.
But yeah, so that's just a 20-minute rant of something that doesn't even matter, probably.
Yeah.
But before we move on,
what are we moving
I just like talking about like questions like this.
Sure.
So to y'all, what is to you? What are what is one deep life question that is not dumb? Okay, that is a stipulation. You can't say something that's dumb. But what is a life question that's something that you think about often, or you know that you would like answered?
When am I gonna get my life together? When am I going to be one of those people that's like got their stuff together and you like look at them and they're like, man, they know what's going on. Like they're not like feeling like they're like trying to struggle to figure out what's going on, struggle to get through life.
And it's always people that you feel like you could be doing the same exact thing as them.
Well, I don't understand why I can't be doing that.
I have the same skill set.
Same. So that's my life question is like when am I gonna get there, or how do I get to the point where I've like got it figured out and like I know what's going on?
That's deep. And I don't think anyone can answer that.
I think everybody doesn't know what's going on, and I think everybody just has
It's when you're content when you don't know what's going on.
And I think people are just
happiness.
At varying degrees of making people believe that they know what's going on. Like there is just some people are better at fooling other people and looking like they know what they're doing and looking like they've got their life together. Nobody actually does, but some people make it look like they do better than others.
I like that.
Is my opinion.
No, that's a good.
I don't think anybody actually has their life together. I sure don't. And I think some people are just make it look like they do because they're supposed to or whatnot. I don't know.
I mean, it's just easier to look like it because then people are like, "Oh my gosh, look at that guy." Because when someone looks at us, I'm gonna say specifically me because I don't want to like hit on y'all. They look at me and they're like, "Man, that fool has no idea what he's doing in his life."
That's what I do every day.
I look at myself.
I look at him and I go, "Wow, he doesn't know what he's doing at all. That Brad guy is freaking lost."
Yeah, like the show.
Yeah.
Actually, I've never seen it, so I don't know. All right, Bryce, what is your deep question?
What is your life question? Better be better than mine.
Mine is what the hell am I?
I hope a male.
And because
whatever,
Bryce,
Bryce's inner monologue is
you're human,
foul.
you're a dude, right? But I'm like more of just like self.
Like in the grand scheme of things?
Or who do you want to be? Like in the grand scheme of things, like what am I?
Just
or
like self-identity, like what the heck am I? I don't know. That's something I have.
Oh, gotcha.
And what do I like? What do I not like?
Sure. Trying to figure out who you are.
Because how often do you pretend to like something that you don't
know, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And that's why one of my goals has been like trying to be okay with just being with myself. Like I don't want to trying to figure out how to like be okay with being by myself and not needing other people to like feel like I'm like happy or being like content and whatnot. Just being like totally fine with just sitting there being like happy being myself. So 100%. That's been my goal ever since.
People always are like, "Hey man, just be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else."
But I hate myself.
Same.
Or just. What is myself? That doesn't really... The phrasing's a bit weird there, but, I don't know how to be myself,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So that's
what about you, Brad?
My goal.
So, I think we kind of talked about it a little bit before the podcast.
Taco
Bell. I'm hungry. Okay, so one that...
Taco Bell.
And I guarantee if you ask just anyone, like just say yes or no real quick, answer this, and then I ask them, I want to say everyone would say yes, and I don't think it is.
That they love you.
Yes. No, are my daily decisions, do they actually matter to anyone?
No.
Not like, oh, I got out of bed, or oh, I brushed my teeth. Like, not those things.
Those matter to me.
Like, my individual decisions...
Like you're talking about in small ways or big ways or about?
Anyway, literally, does me deciding to, me deciding to help make this podcast.
Does me deciding to kill this man make a difference to anybody?
Okay, see, murder, that's a different story. Or does me deciding to tell this person something...
To go kill themselves.
To go kill themselves.
Jeez.
No. But my daily interactions.
I love that I said it, and then when you said it was too much.
I know. But my daily interactions with different people, my big life decisions of
depends on who it is.
Career things or relationships and these supposedly huge things in her life. Does any a god or plural
not.
Gods or
probably not.
The president of the United States,
probably.
does it? Probably.
Who cares?
But do those decisions matter? Does anything and that's even going into after you die. Does anything any of your decisions matter towards that, or is everyone just gonna be hanging out, chilling?
Probably that. I would personally. I would say. I mean, and this isn't talking about grand scheme things, but just in general, depends on who you're talking to. if you're just saying like, "Hey man, I love you," to just some random dude, he's gonna be like, "Thanks, cool," and like he like very minimal reaction. But I guarantee you, like if you were to call up your mom right now and be like, "Mom, dude, I don't say this enough," and I'd be like, "Really appreciate it, love you," blah 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 blah, and like go off, like guarantee you that's gonna make a whole lot bigger of an influence,
and
she's
say,
gonna have a much. Yeah. But like actually, like that would definitely have a much bigger reaction, and that would.
But see, reaction and everything. That's what I'm talking about. Like, does it even matter?
Well, but yeah, like it would matter to her.
How much does it affect?
It would affect her. It would be a huge.
Okay, so more of my thing is
to her.
Is life fate?
Yeah. What?
Okay, so like, am I fated to make these decisions? Even if I make a big decision, was it just fate for me to do something and like? That's just
what depends. Next time you feel like you're supposed to do something,
but then it's fate that I decided to change it. Like, is there fate, or do we actually have?
Do you have any choice in the matter?
Yeah, like.
Here I got a great.
People always talk about free will.
Kill yourself, then you'll be able to know if it was fate that you were to die.
See, now if I kill myself, it's your fault.
Well,
dang.
Wait, what was it? Fate that you were gonna die then anyway?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
But I don't know.
Get back to you next week if.
So I guess I should have started off with the whole fate thing. I was just kind of building up to is fate.
I think a lot of people are trying to build up to fate. The
looming essence of where we are, and like I'm totally okay with if everything is fate. Like the small decisions. I guarantee if a box of cereal's in front of me, fate doesn't care.
No, I guarantee you, fate really cares whether you have Cheerios or Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes all the way,
dude. 100%. What about Frosted Cheerios? That's a bigger deal.
Frosted Cheerios.
I would go Frosted Cheerios because they don't get soggy.
I would still go Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes get too soggy
but they're great.
Yeah, but they're not because they get soggy.
I actually don't like cereal that much, so I can't really talk.
They're just soft.
Except for Fruity
Pebbles. They're soft.
Fruity Pebbles are great.
They get soft too.
That's why you don't eat it in a huge cauldron.
That's what I eat in. That's the only bowl I have is a cauldron.
When I'm not brewing up some spills, I'm eating Fruity Pebbles.
I'm eating 17 boxes of Fruity Pebbles at a time. Why do you judge me so? I can't believe you would notice that I don't have more than one bowl. I feel so attacked right now.
It's fate that you have the cauldron, I guess, and you don't
Fate made me buy a cauldron, and now you're attacking me. And I feel so offended. What about you, Bryce? What do you think about fate? Do you believe in fate? Thanks for that.
I really hate the concept of fate, honestly.
I really you hate the concept of fate. You want free will so bad because you can't have it. It's fated that you just are struggling with that. Jeez.
Possible, yeah. I don't know. I don't like the concept of predetermination where everything else is everything ahead of me is known already, and so I'm just a train on some tracks,
Yeah.
I'm just going down. I like to know that my decisions are my own, you know?
You like to think. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I like to think. I never know.
I personally just don't like people using fate as a scapegoat.
Okay, saying
because it feels like
I killed this person.
not in that extreme.
But
I feel like it's just people's rationale to be like, oh
I'm
man,
poor because
it's not
fate.
my fault.
I'm just fated.
It's not my fault that this is happening. It's just fate. That's just the way that it is. It's no. How about you take some ownership for your life and make a difference in your own life? If your life sucks, that's your fault. Deal with it and correct it. It's not some cosmic being that's decided to hate you and just ruin every opportunity you have. Your life sucks because you're an alcoholic and you can't land a job.
My idea of fate might be a
problem.
little bit in between fate and free will. But so for me, fate is leading you to be the best person that you can. Now, if you choose to act on the fated or your
fate sounds a lot like God.
Well, it could be God. I don't know. That's I don't know. That's a whole conversation in its own of what God wants.
Yeah. I would say that would be what my interpretation of what if there's a God, what a God would want, and be that their God is trying to lead you in one path of what
some interesting best things as I'm studying Norse mythology.
But then
really the Norse gods didn't even they didn't want to be worshipped like what we imagine a god wants.
Yeah, well the Norse gods were crazy.
They were so is our God.
I didn't say that it wasn't. I'm just saying they were crazy.
They were living their own lives. They weren't the moral to be people. They were just living their life too. They just happened to live longer. They still died and everything, but they just happened to live longer and be more powerful. But like they were just people living as well. And so like and the Norse people, they like could get their help every once in a while, but they weren't going to church and like bowing to these people. Right?
No, they
like,
just sacrifice people to them instead.
Every religion sacrifices things.
No, I'm not
too.
saying they don't.
But I don't know. It just like
I don't want to go to church. I'll just kill somebody. That'll do.
I just feel like fate, whatever it is driving. That's what everyone like wants to be successful. Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat
who knows where it's at. Which doesn't really make sense because
that song is just full of grammatical errors.
Obviously, cats are going to be the only cats that know about cats because they're cats.
But in that song,
nothing else can
a horse is singing that song.
Yeah, because he wishes he was a cat. He's like, man, I wish I knew where it was at.
Except for I'd much rather be a horse.
Yeah, you'd be rather. Which would you rather be? Half horse, half man,
depends
or
on
half
what kind
cat, half man?
Catman.
Now I'm sold on the cat.
I'd be a centaur. 100%.
Centaur? No, upper half.
Oh, frig! I'll be a Catman.
So you're basically going to be either from Street Fighter, you're going to be Cat or Jaguar King or whatever.
I'll be the cat from
or you're gonna
Monster Hunter. I'll be a sentient cat. Your little pet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Palico?
I'll be a sentient cat.
There you go. But they're like Babby.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Nice.
I already am Babby. Whatever Babby means.
I'm Babby sized. It'll be Babby sized because they're like tiny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're like
they're cute though.
Yeah, they are. But
I'll
not
be
vicious.
That's fine. I'll be that.
You couldn't be intimidating at all. You get mugged every single day.
I don't get mugged and I'm like scrawny.
Yeah, but now you're the size of like a freaking. You're a cat. But you're walking around like a
then I could
person.
say, everybody wants to be a cat.
Yeah, that would definitely save you from getting mugged.
I would join my other cats and we'd make a band.
A quartet,
and we just... Yeah.
Nailed it. Saved it. Now you're not going to get mugged. 100%.
We'd make a song, we'd be there,
Please
someone's trying to mug us and we're like, please, don't mug me because I'm a cat. Yeah.
That would just make me want to mug a cat.
And I'd wear a fedora.
Yeah, 100% I'm mugging that cat. 100% that cat's getting
But I also
mugged.
know cat foo.
Yeah, well, cat food doesn't do squat against the gun.
Oh, wait, sorry. I just always am holding catnip.
Okay, well, there you go. I'm still bringing a gun to this fight.
My drug of choice is catnip.
It actually is a drug, essentially, to cats.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could just do drugs. At that point, you could do human and regular, like, cat drugs. You could do human drugs and cat drugs.
See?
You can get ultra high.
Alright. I'm gonna start working on becoming a cat.
There's
Or I
no
guess I would be
downsides.
Hermione from the second one when she becomes a cat lady. She Polyjuice
does she do
potion
that?
herself into a cat, and
She never does that.
Okay, well, go watch Harry Potter again.
I remember that.
What's her face becomes a cat. The
It's okay.
teacher,
Bryce just reminded me that he remembers that
the
happening.
teacher does that, but I don't remember.
Okay,
Hermione
no,
ever
she
becoming a cat.
transfigures herself into be a cat.
Yeah,
Hermione does Polyjuice potion and
I
becomes a cat.
don't remember.
Because when Harry and Ron become Boyle and
Goyle
and
Yeah.
Frederick, no, whatever the guy's
Fred
name
and Goyle.
is. Yeah, no, Fred is a Weasley brother.
Oh, you're right.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. When
Ted and Goyle. No.
But when they do that, she becomes the cat lady and she hides herself in the thing. And Myrtle's like, hee, go in there and look at her, bro. I'm right. Trust me.
Oh well, yeah, on accident, but she doesn't.
Obviously
go
on accident.
That's right.
I never said she tried
I
to
thought
do
she was
it.
walking around the castle as a freaking half man, half girl, or half girl, half cat.
She didn't mean to.
Yeah. Also, why did it not fully work? I don't understand. If there was a cat,
because
in
her human.
It's made for humans. It's
powerful.
not
But
made
still,
to turn you into
they
animals.
talk about
if
it.
one human hair turns you fully into that human, why does one cat hair not fully turn you into a cat?
Because-
Makes no
Well,
sense.
the bone structure is like completely different.
I'm just saying that the Harry Potter world makes no sense and has no.
It makes some sense.
It has no
Makes very
unity
weird.
between their.
I'm
their
just saying,
universe.
like
no continuity. That's the word.
there's, pretty much
I hate
everything magical is
I hate
flawed.
it.
The Muggles are all correct.
Yeah, because they're just normal humans.
Yeah.
You can't mess up normal
Actually,
humans.
except for they're idiots because obviously, how would they not find
Yeah,
out?
that's
and
true.
Thousands
No, you just
of
get the stupefy
every single person. Mm-hmm. That's like in the movie Tooth Fairy when The Rock is trying to like make everyone forget. Like, I guarantee you, someone was in the bathroom at that same time.
Yes, the crazy people who were like, "The Tooth Fairy is real," and I was like, "Nah, dude, you're insane." Because everyone else forgot. And he's
also
convinced.
Any movies like that where people are say Santa Claus is real. Sorry, everyone, spoiler, he's not real.
What?
And like the Tooth Fairy are not real and whatnot, or like are real. It's like the parents would obviously know.
Yeah, I agree with that because it's like. The parents would be like, well, I didn't buy this present. I didn't buy this present. Where did it come from?
And there'd be like 2 different handwritings for Santa Claus because they would get their kids Santa Claus. Like, the logic of any of those holiday movies does not make sense.
Yeah, but still. It's still funny, though. Maybe Santa Claus just started existing that year. Just came into being.
And every parent just decided, I'm just not going to put Santa Claus on anything. I'm taking the credit this year.
This year is my year. And that's why Santa exists. Maybe Santa only goes to houses where he doesn't have any presents already put down with his name on it. He only goes to the houses where parents put down their own name. That's why he's able to get around the world so fast, because he only has to go to certain houses.
And how does Santa Claus get godlike power to be able to just know
because he's a mutant, dude.
But like,
he's in the X-Men universe.
I'm sorry, I didn't give Santa Claus permission to know everything I'm doing. Like,
it's not your choice.
I'm a U.S. citizen, so I obviously give my right to the government to know everything I'm doing. I guess. And Google, I don't care if they. But Santa, that's just creepy. He's an old man that's just stalking little kids.
Yeah, dude, that's his mutant power. Sorry, not your choice whether he has super powers.
I didn't give him permission on my app.
I consent to have. You didn't read the Santa Claus terms and services.
I'm totally cool with giving everyone else my life information, because if anyone tries to steal stuff, they're in debt, so that's their problem. But Santa Claus, that's a taking over the line.
He sees you when you're sleeping. So
only
really,
children.
all he only ever sees is you asleep. No, it doesn't specify kids.
But do you know what I do when I sleep?
Yeah.
I'm naked.
Yeah, well, he sees that.
He says he sees you when he's sleeping and sees you when you're awake.
No, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He doesn't see you when you're awake. He just knows when you're awake. And he knows you're awake because he can't see you anymore from you being asleep. So when you fall asleep, he's like, oh, I can see you. And then you wake up and you're just gone. So
that's logical.
That's what Santa's power is that he can just watch the sleeping people all day, all the time. It's very creepy.
That is creepy. All right, y'all. Well, this wraps up for this week, probably. I got to go to work. So
lame,
that's
dude.
Gonna be good.
So gross.
But we're gonna be filming another one this Sunday, coming out Tuesday, because we need to talk to you about Anthem.
Oh, Anthem! Open beta is going on right now.
Other stuff. Yep. So
the Diablo competition.
Diablo competition, and that we're doing so good on. So don't even worry about it. We'll talk about it next week.
Crushing it.
It's we're tied right now.
Heck yeah.
It's neck and neck.
Yep.
And neck.
Even I'm doing good.
It's neck and neck and neck.
So. We will see y'all next week. Any final thoughts, words, comments, ideas? Because we're deep fried
y'all
ideas.
Are haters.
Who?
Haters gonna hate you and Bryce.
I mean, I know for sure I'm a hater.
Because you hate.
Hey, Bryce, I think this is one of the first times that you and I agree on some things, and Randy doesn't.
Because I'm playing Devil's
Yeah, I think so.
So do you agree with me then?
Advocate. Yeah, I agree.
On what? I don't even know what we're talking about.
That I'm disagreeing with you guys?
Oh, yes.
You guys are agreeing on something.
So, that's different. It's weird. Because usually it's Randy and me against Bryce.
Yeah, dude. Because I'm my own person, okay?
No, you're not.
I'm my own person. I can do what I want.
You're an entity with us.
I am a cosmic entity. There we go.
Well, stay classy, San Diego.
Oh, gosh. Geez.
Whoa, Anchorman is one of the great films of the year 2004.
Super cheesy outro.
Or whatever came out. Probably
2006? 7? I don't know. Well, I was totally spitball.
Me too. 2004. I was like, nothing was made.
No idea when it came out. Bryce, you have any other things?
Thank you guys for watching again, and make sure that if you do watch us, you leave us a like, a comment, and subscribe on our various platforms that you can find us.
DFI podcast on pretty much all of them. Social media goes. Yep. We're on
Instagram,
Audioboom,
Facebook,
Apple Pod.
Nice, dude.
Ow!
2000.
Oh, 2004. It was
2004.
amazing. So
Anchorman.
Always follow your intuition, kids. But yeah, so we're on Audioboom. We're on Apple Podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on
everywhere.
YouTube. I gave up on that iHeartRadio thing because that was
iHeartRadio does not heart our radio.
They do not heart our radio at all. But we will see y'all on the flip side.
Oof.
I don't even know what that means.
Brutal.